Good morning. This is the Narcotics Anonymous just for today, for December 4th. God's will, not ours. We know that if we pray for God's will, we will receive what is best for us, regardless of what we think. Basic text, page 46. By the time we came to NA, our inner voice had become unreliable and destructive. Addiction had warped our desires, our interest, our sense of what was best for ourselves. That's why it's so important in recovery to develop our belief in a power greater than ourselves, something that could provide saner, more reliable guidance than our own. We begun learning how to rely on this power's care to trust the inner direction it provides us. As with all learning processes, it takes practice to pray only for knowledge of God's will for us and the power to carry that out. The selfish, ego-driven attitudes we developed in our addiction are not cast off overnight. Those attitudes may affect the way we pray. We may even find ourselves praying something like, "Relieve me of this character defect so I can look good." The more straightforward we are about our own ideas and desires, the easier it will be to distinguish between our own will and our higher power's will. Just for your information, God, we might pray, here's what I want in this situation. Nonetheless, I ask that your will, not mine, be done. Once we do this, we are prepared to recognize and accept our higher power's guidance. Just for today, higher power, I've learned to trust your guidance. Yet I still have my own ideas about what I want to live, how I want to live my life. Let me share those ideas with you. Then let me clearly understand your will for me. In the end, let your will, not mine, be done. For me, this is just about being open and accepting to whatever's coming next, and not getting in my own way. And if I'm ready to accept life on life's terms, then I'm not going to fight it so much. And if I can see something as, okay, this situation is not good for me, but apparently I'm supposed to learn something through it, then that's obviously how I'm going to take it and run with it, and I'm going to learn something from it. So it's not, as for me, it's not about somebody controlling outside forces and manipulating people to do what they do. People are going to do what they do no matter what I pray. That's how I feel about it. Some people think differently, but that's my view on it. People are going to do whatever they're going to do. People are going to drive like idiots, and people are going to put me at risk, and people are going to do this, and people are going to say things that test my patience. People are going to life's going to happen, and people's attitudes are always going to be brought into it, and it's really about how I deal with that and how accepting I am to the fact that things aren't always going to go the way I want them to, and people aren't always going to act or drive or whatever the way I want them to. And if I can accept that, then I don't have to hold on to the anger, and I don't have to hold on to stuff, and I can just let stuff go, and I can accept life on life. Really, that for me, that's all this reading is about, that I need to just accept life and know that I didn't make the best choices, and sometimes I still don't. So if it's not on my shoulders, then I don't have to worry about it. I can just let people live, and I can let life go on and be accepting. But that's all I got. Love you guys. Y'all have a great day.